Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to change out your brake pads and rotors. This specifically is on a 2007 Chevrolet Cobalt, but you could use this info for any car or truck or other vehicle that you have. So first thing we're going to do is take off this wheel. It has 4 lug nuts that take a 21mm socket. You could use a breaker bar or an impact gun. Grab the lug nuts. And then let's give the wheel a smack and it should come right off. And we're going to roll this onto the front of the vehicle. Like that. There is quite a bit of rust on everything down here. So we're just going to spray some penetrating fluid on the bolts that we're going to have to take off during this. Alright, so we're going to start by taking off this top caliper bolt here. It's a 14mm. These are your guide pins. There's one. And the other one should just nicely pop right out like that. Alright, so one guide pin is in that, and the other one thankfully isn't stuck in here. I'll leave him there. For the pads, you're just going to grab it and pull it out. Here's one. Not the worst I've ever seen, but they have these heat cracks. Try to get you a good angle. There we go. So that's bad, too much heat. Alright, the inboard pad is quite stuck. So I'm just going to have to tap them out. There's no way this pad works. Alright, the bracket mounting bolts are a 15mm. I'm going to put our ratchet on there and just break free. There we go. And you want to make sure they're both broken free before you take one all the way out. Otherwise you're going to struggle with it. There's no point in struggling. One. And 2. Alright. So this caliper is sitting here nicely on this rotor, but once we take the rotor off, it's not going to be sitting so nicely. So I'm just going to stuff it. And we're going to go get a hand. Oh, this is just going to come right off. Look at that. Alright, so we're going to spray this down with some brake cleaner. Alright, now that the hub is cleaned and dried off, we're going to take some anti-seize and put it on everything except for the threads. So the face of the hub, right here. It's okay if you get a little on the threads. Just don't cover it. There we go. This will keep the new rotor from sticking to the hub, even though the last one wasn't. It's probably because somebody used anti-seize on here. Grab our new rotor and just shoot it really quick with some cleaner. There we go. A good way to hold this in place is to use one lug nut. and just put it on the stud on the side that the caliper isn't on. Alright, so we're going to put this caliper bracket back on. And then grab our ratchet and we can tighten these two mounting bolts back down. And there we go. So, in the package with our new brake pads are these retaining clips. So you want to pop this open. And all four of these in this case are going to be exactly the same. You're just going to grab them and pop them in. Okay, so you're good. Right there where the old ones were. In the bracket. Wear indicators on there. And then the other one. Right up there. Okay. Next, we take our anti-seize, and we're going to try not to get this on the rotor, and just on these retaining clips, where the pads are going to go. Like that. We're going to find two of our pads here. And just check them out and see how good they are. They got a lot of meat on there. And we're just going to pop them right in. There we go. And with some more anti-seize, we're going to put it on this backing plate. Nice. Alright, so we're going to grab our old caliper again. Alright. And then set it up here. Because you want to clean up these guide pins. Alright. So we're just going to lube up these guide pins. So I don't seize in here. Here's the other one. I got it. Alright, but I'll just show you guys. There we go. The other side. And then this is on the caliper here, so you could just take this end and stick the mounting bolt in there, and it'll hold it for a second. Now we're going to take our caliper rewind tool. You could rent this at your local AutoZone for $60, a $60 deposit. You do get it all back later when you bring it back. You could also use a C-clamp. To use this, take your pad and put it right there. Press against the caliper. Then this other end will just go right there. And as you twist, this tool is going to press against the brake pad, which is going to push the caliper piston back in. When it's all the way back, you get to take the tool out, brake pad out, check your boot, and then just pull it and push position, and there we go. line it up. Take our bolt for the mounting bracket. Once that's threaded nicely, we're just going to tighten it down. Nice. Just gonna take this lug off. And put our wheel back on. Move my light. I'm just going to hand tighten these lug nuts. I'm not going to torque them down today because I do have other jobs to do on this vehicle. So I'll just make it easier just to have them on there a little bit.